The Second Archipelagic Congress is now in session. I thank all of you for attending, and particularly Percival for hosting it. Thank me not, Mr. President. In fact, I have much to atone for. The man I called my friend for a lifetime, he hoodwinked me. And on his behalf, I kept all of Arbery in the dark, when we should have been helping our Cassirian friends. He exploited our division, the ancient animosity between Lockburg and Properton. This must never be allowed to happen again. Take my hand, Percival. This silly rivalry almost cost us our common future. Arbery can stand united, hand in hand, with her Congress friends, or fall alone. Thank you, thank you. My respected fellow Murdag is too kind. This is all on me. I was foolish and blind. I played right into the hands of the would-be dictator. I apologize, Mr. President. Arbery should have been a part of this Congress from the very beginning. Belatedly, we realize, but we would like to join now, if you would have us. I should come clean as well. I underestimated the threat that Clan Belsoto posed, even with Masterath warned me. And even when my loyal Captain Colia, sailed with the Tukmani volunteers. I did not even attend the first Congress. Therefore, I resign as Dojo Master of Quetzal. I'm too old for the challenges of these harsh, confusing times. I propose Captain Coley as the new Dojo Master. That's unexpected. Shh, Masterath, we're just the audience here. I thank you, Urini, and refuse. We Tukmani helped our Cassirian brethren, and we always will. But I'm not a dojo master, and I shall not become some sort of military leader for the Congress or the Airborne Archipelago. Whatever this Congress decides, I would warn you against a knee-jerk response to the threat that relies on force alone. We might have saved Kasiwa in the nick of time, but standing armies have not solved our problems in the past, and they will not solve our problems in the future. Kasiwa thanks you and your volunteers for their help in the Battle of Uhuru, and your wise words bring us to an important topic. Clan Belsoto is defeated, but it leaves behind a vacuum and a dangerous president. We must be ready to face whatever may never raise its ugly head in its wake. Having said this, it has been an honor to lead the Cassirian resistance in this Congress during the hostiles. And now it is I who willingly steps down as president. Can I nominate myself? Shush. We have won the war, but only barely. And now we must make sure we don't lose the peace. For this task, I propose Tehani as president of this Congress. Huh? Yes, good call. You're the best, Tehani. Go get him. What about me? No one's listening to us, apparently. Dear Tehani, without your early initiatives, we would have been completely overrun. You were the first to understand the danger of Clan Belsoto, and to take decisive action by putting Carlos and Masterath on the case, before most of us had even heard the name. Hey, boss, if you're going to be the big boss now, when exactly am I getting paid for my work? What a guy. Freelancers. You're all the same. Very well, Mr. President. I will do my best to lead this Peacetime Congress, if all my peers agree. Seconded. Thirded. I don't think I'm allowed to vote. I vote yes. Aye. Hi, man. Yeah, Tehani for president. We have a unanimous decision. Madam President? Thank you. Very well. I propose... Weren't we about to discuss some rewards? Fine, fine. You'll have your pansons, man. And what about Masterath? I would have never made it without him. Hey, partner, we're getting paid. Can you believe that? Finally. Come here. Thank you, both of you, from the bottom of my heart. This Congress is forever indebted to you. Dear friends. And so are the people of the Airborne Archipelago, which I aspire to represent. Please accept this. 10,000 pansons. Alright. we'll take it, I guess. As my first initiative as president of the Archipelagian Congress, I would like to solemnly confirm your official title of Congressional Agent, Masterath. You are the first to receive this honor, and nobody deserves it more than you. We got Congressional Agent, an in-game character title. Lovely. Wear it with pride, Masterath. Thanks. If I think back to the first time I saw you, on that beach in Tequesta, Masterath, you were a young apprentice leaving his village for the first time, innocent and full of curiosity. In some ways, I feel the same. We are not children anymore. You return home to your friends and family, Masterath, but your life won't be the same. And the same applies to me, to all of us, to this Congress, and to the whole airborne archipelago. We cannot go back to where we were. We have won the war, yes, but the price of victory is responsibility. I just want to go home. That's perfectly understandable, Masterath. You've done much more than anyone had any right to ask of you. You, more than anyone else, have earned some rest and peace. As for the rest of us, my friends, Clan Belsoto is no more, but the circumstances in which it arose remain. The genie won't go back into the bottle. The carefree days of the pre-Belsoto era are over. Friends, siblings, we have our work cut out for us. We must decide what to do with the captured Belsoto. We must begin rebuilding Kasiwa. And we have to find a way to heal all these wounds. We must change the way the dojos work. We must ensure that never again so many young tamers feel so left behind and alienated that they listen to lies and hatred of a new Konstantinos now or in 100 years. Everyone claps! Alright, boss, and on that solemn note, Sire, there's something I wanted to ask you. Yes? Oh god, we have a proposal now! We have a marriage proposal, apparently. What's the down below, Carlos? Say yes! Say yes! I thought you'd never ask. Yes, of course I will. Yay! We have a marriage. Eventually. As long as the engagement goes fine. These denizens, flamboyant until the end. Come, Masterath, let's go. Get wasted at the pub. And then we rappelled down under the cover of night. We scurried through the darkened streets of Uhuru, filled with Belsoto enemies, and then... What adventures. I know, right? I've lost count of how many times Masterath has gotten us into trouble. Ah, come on, Addy, admit it. You had fun. But you know how many times I saved his special congressional ass? What will you do now, Adia? Return to the exciting life of an airship captain? Yes, it is about time. The Congress has been generous, but I have an airship to run. My clients have been screaming at me for weeks about their shipments. You'll be bored in no time. Yeah, I don't think so. I had a very happy, fulfilling life before I met you, and, by the way, you never paid a single fare this whole time. Joking. All in all, I guess we had a pretty good run. Maybe we're not such a bad team, Masterath. Although, any more passengers like you, and I'll be broke in no time. Captain, if I may, there's something I have been seriously pondering, the notion of going on an extended hiatus. Pursuing Temtem taming, seriously. That time we were stranded in Omninesia during the volcanic eruption, I found it to be quite amusing. And Masterath here has been quite an inspiration. I think I might go back to the Mirals and train at the dojo. Ah, Omninesia, those were the days, they were. Our problems seemed so simple at that time. I think it's time for me to settle down. I'm going to Tukma. Mankey and I are going to give it another try. You settling down? What have you done to Camel? I know. Well, things have come to an end, right? Even the exploit of the legendary denizen lover Camel. Great, so I'm losing half my crew. Well, I'm not going anywhere, Skipper. Particularly now that Isil has gotten used to life on the Narwhal. You, Carlos? Well, I have some casework to catch up on before we... We'll catch the first airship to Chipanku. Carlos has to meet my family. Well, yes, I guess. Welcome to Engaged Life, Carlos. You never get what you want again. Come visit anytime. What about you, Masterath? Back to Zadar? Looking forward to seeing your hometown, your old friends, hugging Hyena? Yeah, it's gonna be weird. I know what you mean. I feel the same. This has been the hardest case of my career, but at the same time, it's hard to just close it and go back to my new life. Maybe it's time to go to bed. Masterath, you look a little weird. Whoa! Hello, Endera. Congratulations are in order, young tamer. You defeat all the dojo masters and save the airborne archipelago from an insidious evil. How did you... So perhaps it's time for you to face a real challenge, if you know what I mean. Find us, fight us, and prove you are Arc Tamer material. So long, Masterath. Masterath, you alright? The Arc Tamers are calling me. Oh no, what have you been drinking? Listen up, special congressional tipsy boy. I don't care how many you add. If you dare throw up on my ship... Another round? Well, if you're buying. So, tomorrow we go back to our lives. But today... There's an old Iberian song for occasions like this. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind... Is this Old Lang Syne, literally? It is Old Lang Syne. Nah. We're literally singing Old Lang Syne. Temtem up! I want to battle people! And with that, we have returned back home. I wonder where Hyena went. I was expecting to find her here. Maybe it was all a dream. No, Max is here. Someone calling? Oh, hey, Masterath. Do you know it's my apprentice's Eve too? Get out of here, Max. You playing dumb or something? Hurry up, Professor Konstantinos is waiting for us outside. We're going to the Academia. Is this some sort of new game plus? Whatever. Do you have a Tempedi or not? You haven't even picked your starter yet. Want to see my ore? I don't believe you. We are not going with just a dream. You fell for it. I didn't. Come clean now. You totally did. I really didn't. Anyway, it's good to see you again. And I'll let you be, I guess. I just want to drop by to say, I don't know, you did great. I'm glad you got your way, and I'll look for some way to make something right. Not things, not everything. Because I can't undo what's done, but something. Something good to compensate, at least a little bit. Thank you, Masterath, and, you know, from now on, even if you don't want to see or talk to me ever again, thank God for that, you just have a nice life, okay? You deserve it. I guess the beginning of the rest of my life, free again! I know what I saw before I fell asleep. Endera herself invited me to find the Arctamers and challenge them. Can I actually do this? Defeat the 4 Arctamers? Well, at least I can try. Now that the archipelago is safe again, where could they have gone? Carlos might be able to give me a hand. He's good at finding missing people. Yes, we may be done with that. Kudos unlocked for the Belsoto eating poop. Indeed. However, we still have stuff to do that isn't weekly challenges. What it is trying to find the Arctamers, because we're going to go and fight them and see how well that goes for us. Alright guys, well, not over yet. We're going to take on the Arctamers next, so in the next episode of Let's Play Temtem, we're going to see if we can try and find those Arctamers. I'll see you then.